Hi friends, this is Dinah from Montreal, and you are now with me opening this new notebook. There's a little bit of ASMR sound behind. I was going to leave it all alone for you to enjoy, but then I realized some people might think I'm not talking at all. So I decided to try to do a voiceover and keep the ASMR all together, and we will see how that goes. This is a craft paper bullet journal from Archer&Olive, 160 GSM, 160 pages, and it's a black cloth or linen cover with craft colored paper on the inside. This is a B5 notebook, and I will be planning on using it for personal and work. So please enjoy this setup for 2022 with me. It's my first time using craft paper for the setting, so I for sure will let you know how that goes. And if you have used already, please let me know down below in the comments how did you like it. I used craft paper that I had bought from Michael's. I used an antiquarian sticker book that I got from Amazon, and so much more stickers that I got from Amazon, AliExpress, and so forth. So I will try to link everything below, or at least list it, because I'm not sure if I still have the links. And if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments, and I'll be making sure to answer all your questions. So the lady on the right page, this is from the antiquarian sticker book. I have to say the paper feel of the stickers are pretty amazing. They feel like almost a washi paper stickers. However, on craft paper, not all of them stick really well, so that might be a downside only for craft paper. I'm not sure yet. I will keep you posted if I do use them on regular paper. I added a lot of little embellishment with a gold pen and archer&olive pens, and I realized after while watching the replay that seeing it in person and seeing it on my camera phone is not the same. That's why you might not see everything very clearly, but I'll make sure to let you. Like right now, I'm writing my name, and obviously it doesn't show very well. It's a metallic collection from Archer&Olive that I had just got, and it's my first time using them. I love them. They are super good for acrylographs, and I'm very happy with my setup. So you see I'm just adding little sparkles, and that's how my title page looks like. If you like this kind of craft setup, let me know. I really love the collage kind of setups where it's more vibrant for me and more dimensional. Now we are setting up our key page. So the first page of the bullet journal I normally skip up. I never actually use it, but this time I decided to make it as my key page instead of the back of the cover, and it turned out quite nice. I am very happy with it. This is a stadular. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's a chisel tip. It's my first time using it, and I am obsessed with it. It's super smooth, it's small, and it's very, very good. So I am doing the keys that writer, the original author of bullet journals kind of use, and that I've seen in other videos. I tweaked them a little bit to fit my needs, as I'm going for the first time ever to be using the same bullet journal for my work in project management and my personal life. First time to combine them together, and I hope this works out, because it would kind of minimize the amount of notebooks I am using during the day, and also combines all my appointments, all my meetings in the same bullet journal. So I will let you know how this goes. If you are a project manager or someone who uses different bullet journal for personal and business life, let me know your thoughts on the matter, because for me, I decided to venture out this year, and we will see how that goes. I'm not sure how it will work out yet. I'm hoping that will work out, and with having a B5, that will give me enough space to kind of use it for both. So now we are in the new year page, so I can't believe that we're setting up for 2022 already. Time flies. This year went by like a spark, but anyway, what can we do, right? Hopefully 2022 would be a much better year with less restrictions. The big sticker that you see is from the antiquarian sticker book, as I said before, and I'm gonna keep saying throughout the video, I'm quite obsessed with it. I love the stickers and I love the antiquity vibe that they gave to my notebook, especially with the craft paper. Right now I'm using the metallic acrylographs pens from Archer&Olive to write down the 2022, and I decided to mix two colors to kind of match a little bit the sticker. It's kind of weird to say, but that's actually my thought process. It was not really planned before. I did not pre-plan how I will set up my bullet journal, and was a kind of on the whim spark moment, as they say. I'm not sure if I'm saying this right, but I decided to just go with the flow. I was aiming for a minimal kind of setup, in a sense that less drawings and less planning. So I think was using the stickers and the craft paper that guaranteed that it would be less planning, less drawing, and it turned out quite nice. I'm very happy with how this page turned out as well. It's very simple. It's 2022, and I used the stickers that said God helps those who help themselves, and instead of writing a quote, because well, my 2021 was quite challenging. However, there was a little bit of good things that happened to it in it, and I'm very happy with that. So I decided to use something more gratitude like for 2022. Now we are setting up my index page. So you can see I'm using the blue acrylograph metallic. It's 0.3 mm if I'm not mistaken, or 0.7. I think it's 0.7. So yes, I decided to just make a title, kind of spark the blue to match the jellyfish on the left hand, and I just filled in. I made a banner, wrote index in it, and that's it. I have to be honest, in the last couple of years I haven't really used an index page. I tried to create it, and it's very hard to just go back and write the page number, because I normally mark my pages with like not dog ears, but I kind of put sticky notes or something to make the page stand out, or a washi tape, so I never really had to go and do an index. But again, because I'm combining two bullet journals in one, for the purpose of this I did create an index page to kind of help me, especially when it comes to projects. If I write project detail on different pages, I'll be able to go for my index page and find out where did I write my last details, or collectively where is the information, just in case. So index page will most likely serve for work purposes more than anything. Again, if you use your bullet journal for a similar domain, please let me know how do you use it, because for me this is new, the combination. So yeah, I never really shared my work bullet journal, again for privacy details, but also because it's complicated to kind of show, because it's long and it's more like journal. So yeah, that was the scary part. Now we're in creating the future log. So I saw this done by Amanda Rachley and a few other people, and I decided to create the little Dutch doors for my calendar and give each page like 2 months, and that should be more than enough for future, and that again will serve me really well with events coming up, like personal life events or project-wise events, so meetings, if construction happening in a certain day, or a planning happening for the work to be executed in the future 6 months or something, I'll be able to just enter these details in my future log. So here, as you can see, I use some craft paper to make a dimensional background, to add stickers again from my antiquarian sticker book, and I used the paper I cut. I used it to create the tabs where I wrote the future log on, and to stick that on top. So now you might think why I had to use such a big sticker. Well, I cut a little bit too hard when I did my Dutch door. So the sticker is kind of holding the pages together in a sense. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. So that's why I had to do that. So again, it's live and learn. It's okay and not a big deal. I'm still very happy with how it turned out. I colored my tabs. I put some washi tape to make borders on top. And later on, I added the dividers between each month. And my future log looks pretty awesome. So again, I'm very happy to try this. It's my first time. Normally I just use regular pages, but that was brilliant to write future log only once and use the whole year underneath. And if I have to recreate another bullet journal, I will be doing the same thing. I will be using similar future log because I think it's quite brilliant. And yes, so here I had to write it down. I don't have any stamps or anything, so it's kind of therapeutic to write each month down, especially if you have a nice cup of coffee or a cup of tea. It's very interesting to do it. I wrote my months down with my Newton pen. It's 1mm pen. So since I had a bigger space, I wrote it with most bold pen I have, and then whatever I would write under would be in my regular 0.5 or 0.7 gel pen, so it would be it would look nicely aesthetically. So I wrote on the tabs which months they correspond to. So like January to April, May to August, I think, and September to December, if I'm not mistaken. I can't see at this point. I added my lines underneath, and I added some stickers, and I think that was it. So the stickers was random, was not pre-planned, so trust me, all of this was mostly random. The only thing I know I wanted to do was to try to create the calendar the same way as I saw so many people do, just to try it out. Now we're moving on to my highlights page, 2022 highlights, and I added some sticker, a long sticker again, to hold the pages together because I cut too hard just in case. I made border with my craft papers, my stickers, and I used the acrylographs rose gold to write the 2022. I did accents with a gold Yoni ball pen, which is really brilliant on craft paper. It's a very good pen. And I added highlights with my new black pen, and I added to it some gold embellishment. I think overall it looks really crafty. The pages, they look very nice, they come well together, and I'll use this to add photos or little memories maybe. I don't know if 2 pages are enough, but if they are not, I think I will be adding inside pages in it if needed. I mean, most cases this will serve me only for 6 months, the bullet journal, and then I have to set up another one from July to December. So maybe for 6 months this will be more than enough. I don't know. We will see together how it goes. And if you have any questions, you can always ask me on the comments or on my Instagram page. I'll try to link at that somewhere on the screen later on. So let me know again. I'd like to hear from you. Now we have reached the goals page. So last year I did that and it was interesting. This year I decided to stick with the same thing, with exception I added a tab for YouTube and Instagram, because last year I added a whole 2 pages and I didn't use them. I end up writing on post-its or during the month most likely, so I decided to just add it in the goals of what I would like it to go, and we see how that works. I added a professional tab, personal, and the spiritual one, and I used my craft paper, which I'm loving. It's this brown one with the gold like polka dots. It looks so good on the craft paper. I added some plants, I added a few embellishments, and that is my 2022 goals, and then I will fill it in later. So I don't know if you like normally set up 2022 goals or a yearly goals, or if you keep it monthly. Let me know, because I'm still trying to find out my groove with bullet journaling. Ryder Carroll is pretty clear on how it helped him, but as a person with ADHD, I'm trying to find my own groove with bullet journaling to maximize how I can use it, because before bullet journaling, I was a posted LMS person. So now we're trying to just cut that down and be organized and write everything inside one bullet journal. So any tricks you can share with me, please let me know, because I would really love it and it would help me so much. Now we are doing my reading log. I had to switch to this glue stick, which is not really great. So I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's a Gorilla Stick glue for kids, I think, and not great, not great. Some things sticks really well, some things don't. It might be the craft paper. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, stickers on the craft paper, not very good, because when you try to relocate it, it comes out with pieces of the paper. So I just learned that now, like while I was setting up this yearly. So I hope that I would make less mistakes when it comes to the position of stickers or relocations, because it's annoying a little bit. But other than that, everything else is super good. I'm just setting up my reading log. I kept it really simple. I made last year I had a whole like bookshelf thing, and this year I decided I'm not gonna do that. I might doodle later on some books or bookshelves on one side of the pages, but I keep it really simple in a sense. I just added 3 columns, one for the title, author, one for the date I finished the book, and or start to finish, it depends if I remember, and one of how I rate the book, because sometimes I can give them 5 stars, sometimes 4. I have to be honest, if the book is boring, I just don't get through with it, I just leave it. So yeah, now we are moving on to our next setup, which is when did I do last. So there's a whole page in the antiquarian where I thought that it's like a backdrop page, but when I tried to take stickers out, I found a butterfly and I was like, whoa, let me use that butterfly. So that's why we have a butterfly and a flower. And I wrote down with the acrylographs, when did I do last. I added some washi tape later on, and basically I just put on one side of the page description of what I did, and the other side is 6 months from January to June, because again, most likely I will have another bullet journal start up in July from experience. To write up in the column, I used the Crazy pen, crazy with a K, because they have like 2-color ink, which was like super cool and fitting in with the butterfly color. On the right hand side, I have the health tracker, and again I put my 6 months, I put health issue, and I put symptoms or notes, and that's how I will do it. Last year I put it migraine tracker. I didn't use it very much, so now I'm just gonna use the health tracker to track everything. So hopefully that will help me on so many different levels. I'll keep you posted. So that paper you see in the middle, I had bought from AliExpress in a batch of vintage papers, and instead of cutting it up, I decided to use it as a metal divider. It was so cute and I didn't want to cut it up, and it has French writing on it. Not gonna say the writing, but if you want, just let me know and I'll tell you in my reply to the comments. It's basically for the movies I will be seeing in 2022. So that was it last year. It took 2 pages for movies every 6 months, so it will work fine. So that page was for movies with stickers and a little collage paper, and then I decided to go and do my series page. So I added 2 stickers, kept it really minimal, added border, and then I just wrote down with a pen 2022 stickers. Series stickers. Anyway, so yeah, 2022 series. So normally I just write the name of the series I watched, what season I'm in, and how much I rated that season, because sometimes from season to season it can vary. Depends on the storyline, so I don't know if you use something similar, but that what works for me. And I don't add columns because sometimes I don't review it, I just add stars, so it takes less than a line. Sometimes I just wrote a couple of lines to remind me of a key point in the series. So yeah. And on the right hand side, I created one page for things to check out. So this is for things people recommend to me, or things that I see in other YouTube videos that I need to check out, whether it's an educational site, a book, program, a series, a podcast, anything like that, so I can remember later on to go back and do it. I make sure I have pen on me all the time so I can write down when these recommendations happen, because some of them are very useful. Now guys, this is my favorite so far in this setup, my favorite 2 page for random ideas. So originally I would have gonna call it a brain dump, but then I was like, no, it's actually more like random ideas, because again, with ADHD I tend to get a whole lot of random ideas. So we're gonna make use of that. I'm gonna write them down, and yeah, was my favorite setup. Simple, 2 stickers. So I not wrote anything actually, I just used old stickers and I added a border and it was done. So yeah, that was my favorite page. Now onto one of the business aspect of this bullet journal, which is my projects list and notes. So what I'm going to be doing in here, I'm going to be creating my projects list, when did they start, and important notes, which means that it will be 1 or 2 bullet point note, not a whole lot, but it's just in order for me to be able to remember right away, whether by project number or by date, everything about it. So if you made it this far, thank you so much. I'm doing a flip through right now. Let me know how you thought of this setup. Please, if you like this video, subscribe, like, follow, everything. And you can also check me out on Instagram. I will add that on the screen. Again, thank you so much. I'll be coming up with my January setup very soon. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, thanks. Bye bye.